I'm community correspondent Paul Giorgio. Runoff from lawns, gardens, and agriculture is damaging our lakes and waterways. But One Orlando startup has a solution, and now they're ready to tackle an even bigger problem.
This is their favorite plant in the whole garden, this red porterweed. The hummingbirds love it, the butterflies love it, all the pollinators. This is their favorite plant in the garden.
The life of a butterfly may be short,
And so it's my favorite plant in the garden.
but Allison Culberson's love for them is lasting.
It's permanent. This is the life cycle of the monarch right here.
So protecting them and the environment is a priority.
We have the pond right here, and we know that the phosphates in the waterways is a problem.
She's talking about the byproducts of fertilizers and pesticides. So when she found an alternative, well, I'll let her explain.
For me, it's kind of a miracle, especially with butterfly gardening. I mean, it's made from worm poop.
Yep, worm poop.
But I mean, I really think of it as kind of like a mad science workshop.
Inside this tiny Orlando warehouse,
So we're making Wriggle Brew Growth and Rescue here.
Sam Baker is working on big ideas.
You know, it's a mixture of chemistry and biology and manufacturing and plant science and biology again, but microbiology.
Baker and a group of childhood friends
I met Tyler in high school, Hayden in high school. I met Matt in Boy Scouts.
started Wriggle Brew, an all-natural organic fertilizer company.
Here are a whole bunch of the earthworms.
They feed food waste to
You can
earthworms
see them wriggling around right there.
and turn it into soil and fertilizer.
Now we have a sustainable organic fertilizer that is as effective as some of the synthetic stuff. One of these bottles is more than enough to feed an entire garden.
Now all this equipment might remind you of a home brewery system, and that's kind of where they got the name.
Because we're kind of brewing it almost like a beer or, you know, somewhat like a coffee. And that's the liquid fertilizer that fills up those totes out there and gets shipped out.
But the team has their sights on an even bigger project.
So we start with material like these plastic bags or, you know, cut up pieces of plastic bottle or other materials.
They've developed a process to replace the food waste with plastic. Yes, plastic.
There's a way to destroy plastic and turn it into organic fertilizer. And it relies on the same mechanism we use to make our fertilizer, which is worms.
They melt things like plastic bags and styrofoam in this steel chamber, breaking it down into its core organic elements.
If you put this out in the ground, it'll take 800 years or more for this to break down. It will last forever.
But Wriggle Brew speeds up the process.
It converts it from one big chemical into lots of small chemicals.
Small enough to then feed to the worms, who turn it into organic matter or soil.
But to destroy, you know, the plastic problem that we have in Florida, you would need billions and billions of worms. Fortunately, they're very easy to scale.
It's just amazing.
Culberson says Wriggle Brew is better for her plants,
This is Wriggle Brew.
her butterflies, and maybe even the planet.
Everything in this garden is healthy and happy because we use this. He can change the world with this. He can.
In the Villages, Paul Giorgio, News 6.